Brant Till's down here on the river today. We got the dredge all set up. Woo! About to get in this frigid water. Never gets any sun. There's the sun. That's all we're gonna get today. Down here in this canyon. This is where we've been working. What'd you hit all this, Pop? Pretty deep.
Yeah, started there. And probably 4 foot deep. Worked over there, bedrock. Kept coming up, but gnarly, full of crevices, cracks, everything you would want, except for the gold part.
No gold though.
Not a whole lot of gold.
Huh. Who would have thought? It's pretty fucking deep. I bet this whole area is pretty deep.
Yeah, so another good indicator that shit slowed down here.
Yeah, settled out, dropped out, but
You see the creek is narrower up there. Here's the wide part.
there's some bedrock here poking out. And all this fun treeage here. Some foliage. Yeah. Interesting. We were down there last year. Did pretty good. All right, Pop. So we have been punching over here. This is the bazooka. It's a one of a kind. Not really. There's not very many left though. But sometimes gold gets stuck in between here and there's a little catch underneath there where all the gold falls out. But we always like to do a little sample, which we just did. We been over here. We're down on bedrock down in there. Basically from there up is what I just did. About to move that big boulder right there. Got all these boulders out of here. We are gonna now do a test. My dad, we got that sample in there. My dad's about to show us what we got.
Black sander over to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock somewhere. Come on, baby, come on. It's always a good indicator if there's a little something here.
Okay, I'm seeing.
I see something here. That's great.
Yeah, that's a good look, and this should just be a percentage of what's in the collection chamber.
Definitely worth continuing on. That's not bad. Shit.
No.
Look at that big old thing of mercury right there. Mercury, reclamation, dredging. We're getting that out of the river. Yep. Don't eat the fish out of this creek. Not bad. That's great.
Okay.
Shit, I wasn't expecting much. There's the old man. Note to self. Get your ass up, off the couch, get moving. That guy, he never sits still. He's always working. He's done more shit than most people will. 3 lifetimes. Look at him. 78 years old, mother. He ain't messing around. I got some big shoes to fill. Suck up the gold. There's a trap underneath there. Hopefully it doesn't lose the back. Never hurts to pan around in here. If you pan around in there and you find gold, that means you're losing gold. So far we haven't found any gold in our tailings yet. So we'll keep on sampling, but sometimes what happens is that thing gets twisted and then the gold just goes, there's like a little box underneath that and all the gold goes into the box because it's heavy. But if it twists for some reason, then it doesn't get a chance to go through the box. I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna clear out a big zone and just do some panning while he's in the water. I've been in all day, I'm whooped. All right, so I see all these boulders collecting down here. There's obviously a little water flow. Maybe a creek comes down here, seasonal creek in the winter. But all these rocks have kind of piled up here. So I'm just gonna get rid of these and hope that there's some decent gravel under here. Everyone says to mine the moss. In some creeks I've noticed there's like next to nothing in the moss, right? But in some creeks like this one, I've noticed that there is good gold in the moss. So we're just gonna make a little pile over here. We'll do a little sample. Who's that lady? Yeah, girl, take it off. Shit. Yeah. Nice one. We'll get a little pile of moss going over there. I never really put too much stock in the moss, but you never know. You just never know. I'm just gonna toss most of these rocks. I'm really hoping that there isn't too much gold on top of these rocks. Gold's heavy, so we know that it's down deep. I'd be surprised if there's a lot of gold on top of the damn moss, but I'll try it. We'll get that pan going. Probably won't even film it. I have a feeling if there's gold, it'll be minuscule. What I'm gonna do is get all these damn rocks out of here and then scrape the bottom. Yeah, come on, you fucker. That's like an abalone shell. So we'll get all these out of here. You know what we's talking about, if you know what you're talking about. But yeah, this looks decent. You know, there's definitely a pile of rocks here where maybe some gold fell out. So that'd be cool if we could maybe get some gold. I was in here last year, goofing around in here, and even right here. And I got some good color out of here. And my theory was it was coming off of here. And I saved this for this year when my dad's up there dredging. So when he's dredging, I'm panning. The goal is to find more gold than the old man panning, and he's finding with the dredge. It's hard to do. Here we are. We cleared off all those rocks and punched a hole down in there, and I had high hopes because it kind of falls off, and I was thinking maybe the gold would fall out into there, and I don't see it going very far. I cleaned it up pretty good down there with the sucker, but you know what? There just wasn't very much gold. I was doing a panning that I just call sluicing. I don't even look at it. I just get the dirt in there, slough it off, shake it down, slough it off, shake it down until there's only a little bit of dirt left in there. And then I come back up, fill it up. So basically did this whole thing without looking at the results, because a lot of times, you know, there's not much in that top layer and it can be a little discouraging anyway. So you might as well just get down to the nitty gritty, get down deep into the crevices and into the bedrock. So I finally got down in there, got my little suction bottle there, sucked the shit out of it, and you know, did the last pan, and there was 3 tiny little pieces of gold. I literally just threw them back in the river. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was kind of irritated by that. I was like, dang man, I thought it would be better than that. But they were so tiny, it's not like I'm a catch and release kind of guy. But yeah. Was looking forward to this for about a year. I might continue on. You never know. There could be gold, not here, but it could be right there or right there. You just never know. You just keep plugging along. Eventually you'll find some. But it helps to go where you found it before. And last year, we definitely found some good gold on this. And even in here, right in here, I cleared this all off. And then it fell down into that shelf, and I was able to get some pretty decent gold on top of that. So theoretically, there should be some gold in here. I don't know. It's worth a little more effort. This little crevice goes all the way up into those bushes there. So it's a big job. Holy moly. I work hard all summer, but nothing compares to gold mining, you know? Gold mining has a way of just kicking your ass. It's tripping all over the place, slipping on rocks, carrying equipment, tripping on rocks, smashing your finger, humping boulders all day. It's been a good one. We're doing a cleanup. It's looking pretty good so far. So we'll see what we got here. Do a little panning demonstration.
All right, dump it in to the 12 mesh.
12 mesh.
Pacifier.
Swoosh it all about.
Yep. This should be where the majority of the gold is.
Yep.
But you never know.
Never know. We're hoping for some big
stuff.
gold. That's where the big gold lives in that stuff. Shake it down, because gold is heavy. It's like 16 times heavier than... I'm making shit up. I don't know if it's 16 times.
19.
19?
Yep.
I knew there was a 1 in it.
I'm not sure, but
And a teen.
I think the lead is 11.
Okay.
I could be wrong there, but lead is heavy.
Shaking it down. Just kind of spiraled it around. If there's any gold, it's going to be in the back here, because it's the heaviest. No nuggets.
I don't see shit in this one.
That's all right. This creek is known for fine gold. It's pretty exciting when you get a decent piece out of here, though. But
Nada.
oh no! So here is the finds of that went through. This is probably where the majority of our gold is going to be, because this creek is not known for big gold. Look at the rocks. None of the rocks are all that big, even. Like, the rocks are small. I don't know if that means anything, but small rock, small gold, maybe. I don't know. I've definitely noticed in the Yuba, there's huge rocks, but there's also huge gold. But it's deep, and it's hard to get. A little mercury there. A little gold there and there, here and there, but nothing crazy.
No, not showing much. Disappointing.
Oh, yeah. We're just gonna keep going like that. Quite a bit of material to run through. Several pans. See what we get in when it's all over.
Fun. Let the work sucking up.
Yeah, we just put all our black sands in this here little Tupperware, and then we run it through this little blue bowl spinner thing at the house when we're bored. There's the next pan. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, there's something. Well, not life changing.
Nope.
I was hoping to quit my job. Not today. But a little better than that last pan. The last pan was pathetic.
Yep.
Always with the sucker bottles, squirt the water into the pan and then suck it up.
That's right.
Because if there's a little piece of gold in that and you squirt it outside of the pan, then she gone. A little color in there, nothing crazy. So many black sands. Hard to get it all out of there, huh?
Yeah. This is coarse black sand.
All these gravels, they're just piled up here. This river, back in the day, is where they did all their hydraulic mining, meaning they took huge water cannons, just blasted the side of the mountain, and basically they used this as their sluice box. So they had sluice boxes in here. They ran it all through here, and so much sediment and gnarly stuff went down into the Sacramento Valley that it filled that place up, and the farmers were getting pissed, and so they made it illegal, which, you know, I don't blame them. That's kind of crazy stuff. But this whole area is just loaded with all this fine gravel that they ran through here back in the 1800s.
This bus stub got shook around a little bit, so maybe the good stuff got concentrated somewhere else.
As in the bottom.
Yeah.
Come on, nugget. Let's go, nugget. Will there be a nugget? We can only hope.
Mitchell found a
No nugget.
$5 gold piece.
What?
Somewhere on these claims, I think way downstream.
Like an old one. From what year
Yeah,
did
I
it
don't
say?
know.
That's wild. That would be probably
And
worth
that would
quite a
be-
bit of money.
Could be a quarter ounce or,
That's got some historical value to it.
yeah.
Nada.
They also found a Chinese coin.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's why there's no fucking gold here. And Chinese.
Yeah, I bet they just stripped this down to bedrock. They wouldn't be backfilling with boulders. They'd send them in their A-team after everybody else went through it. I'm looking forward to them steaks tonight, Tim.
Yeah, me too. There's a little chunker.
Bring it up. The big pieces add up a lot faster. Not pretty.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's the biggest piece of the day, folks. Not that big, but you know what? It is pretty.
It's pretty.
I gotta press play first. Here's the grand total for the day. Not bad.
Look at all that mercury we have removed from the environment.
Yep, we're doing God's work out here, getting this mercury out of the river.
The gold is just a bonus.
Yep, the gold's the reward for getting the mercury out. We're gonna take that home and inject it into women and children. I'm kidding. Old people.
Well, that looks like the best day to me.
That's a pretty good day. We put in some work, man.
Yeah, it was a long day. This is what we already had. This is today.
Not too bad. Let's see. Can't get a better view here. There we go. Yeah, well, not a bad take.
No.
Gonna
Okay.
combine them all together. Now they're gonna make babies. They're gonna grow up to be big nuggets.
That mercury is going to be so pretty when we get that gold out of it.
Yep. Mosquitoes.
Fuckers. It's real good gold way downstream, but you need young legs and lots of time to get
Lots
your
of
shit
time.
there and get back.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, you gotta make a
steep.
camp.
There used to be a decent trail. It's just covered with fallen trees.
Bunch of prickly bushes.
Poison oak.
Poison oak. Oh God, please God, don't let me get poisoned. All right, we're living the dream here. We got the mosquito repeller right here. Bag of salad right here. Just put a bunch of stuff in a bag and mix it all up. We got the carnitas going with the onions over here. Not a bad life out here. The old trailer. Ooh, stay out of there. Funky. Just funky. There's the kitchen. Water. Living the dream. My Kamado juice.